Ojin yojin upjam sam Pemage sardong pola Yatsen shoginung drugne Pemajung ne Jesu drak Kordu kadrol magpokor Keki Jesu dak drugi Jinji lapchi shek suso Guru pe masidi hum Orjin yojin upjam sam Pe mage sardong pola Yatsen shogin nung drugne Pe majung ne Jesu drak Kordu kadro magbokor Keki Jesu dak drugi Jinji lapchi shek suso Guru pe masidi Orjin yojin upjam sam Pe mage sardong pola Yatsen shogin drubnye Pe majong ne Jesu drak Kordu kadro magpokor Keki Jesu dak drugi Jinji lapchi shek suso Guru pe masidi hum Body, speech and mind Guru pe masidi hum Om Mahung Benzar Guru pe masidi hum Om Ahum 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 Om Om. Om. Oh, pardon me. I guess I'm going to have allergies at this moment. I don't think I was having them until I sat down here, so I hope you are having a good Monday. Looks a little overcast, a little humid, a little overcast so far today. I am missing my daily walks. I'm just not feeling steady enough to be out walking around, especially in the heat and humidity. So I am being nice and careful and cautious at home. But I'm missing my walks, and I'm missing a hot shower. So if I look a little out of sorts, it's because of the one-handed styling and washing techniques I've learned while putting my head in the sink. So good times. Good times. So go back to the doctor tomorrow and get the brace off, or the splint off, and move into a brace. So that was quick. That was a quick week. So I'm glad for it, and I'm glad for all the sleep. So how's your practice going? Have you been keeping up? Or did you take a break as well? I've been practicing, just not from this seat. So this endeavor has required a little bit of patience and a little bit of practice, which is where the rubber meets the road. So I'm grateful for that. But how's yours going? You doing well? If you've taken a break, I'm glad you're back. Glad you're here. Glad I'm here. Glad we're going to practice together, because it's good to keep up a daily practice. So we'll do that. I chant a lot, and I've sort of not hidden that from you. As we sit together, I am usually chanting before I sit and meditate. Helps me really just let go of everything else. Allows me to slow down the popcorn popper of thoughts and need tos and shouldas and the list of tasks that are typically pinging in my brain. So it really allows me to just focus on the intention of being. The idea of Buddha, awakened one, is not really one to consider a long journey. If you're making the excuse that you are still a work in progress, then you've missed the point. So it's really important for you to understand that enlightenment, Buddhahood, awakening comes right now. Get all of those obstacles out of the way of I'm not good enough, or I don't know enough, or I don't practice enough. You need to drop all that BS really quickly and understand that when you sit down on your seat, it is with the intention of awakening. And it's awakening your attention, just first and foremost. It's awakening your attention in this moment with intention. And we can think of this moment as everything you can see. You can't miss it. Everything you can see and hear and smell and taste and touch, everything that you can sense through your being, right here, right now, nowhere else. And we sit in that. We sit in that, whatever it brings. Whether it brings a thought about your irritation for whatever. Maybe you don't like asparagus, and that weird thought comes out of nowhere that you don't like asparagus and you don't understand why people eat asparagus, and there's that thought that you can get lost in, and lost in the reasoning and logic. And when we catch it right there and understand that it's a thought that's trying to trigger us, not with malintention, but it's just a conditioned thing. A thought comes up and we want to follow it. But if we can place a little bit of awareness in that gap between stimulus and response, and understand that, there's logic is starting to ping now and trying to follow that thought about asparagus or whatever it is. If we catch it right then, there's logic. There's my logic trying to kick in. And then we just rein in our attention and bring it right back here. And understand that things like logic, things like and dislike, things like the stories that we start telling in our heads about our experience of asparagus or whatever it is, that we can get lost in that and very easily taken off of our seat of awareness. So we're practicing bypassing that. We're going to bypass that, and just as diligently as we can, we keep returning. So the expectation for you to think that, I'm just going to sit here, is a little bit unrealistic, because the conditioning is so deep for us to be distracted in thought and follow thought with logic and smartness and deep thinking, that we get lost. And the intention is that we're going to keep our attention right here. As mundane as it may seem, it's bypassing that need to and that conditioned response to be distracted. So it takes some work, but it's happening each time you are sitting in awareness, realizing, I'm here, I'm now. I'm sitting in this place, and I'm hearing things, and I'm smelling things, and I'm tasting things, and I'm right here, and I'm not lost in a thought about asparagus. That you are there. You have arrived. So we just keep doing that over and over again. Sit in your natural state of awareness, not your distracted, conditioned state of awareness, but instead here, now. Yeah? So, with that said, let's ring the bell 3 times. And we mark this time for us to bring our attention here, right here, where it's mundane. Place it on the carpet in front of you, where things are mundane. And that's just fine. It's exactly where we need and want to be. Take some deep breaths. Living here in this moment. Breathing the moment in, breathing the moment out. Not concerned with any other time. No past, no future. Right here. Right now. Spontaneously aware watching the magic show of this experience. So don't go anywhere. Don't do anything. Just stay here, awake and aware. The benefits of reconditioning are vast. So just sit and breathe and be, sitting with your natural body, natural breath and energy, natural heart and mind. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, nothing special to be or become. Sitting in this magical, mundane moment. Ha. Letting everything come and go, just like the breath, coming in as it needs to come in, and leaving as it needs to leave. Breath being breath. So let awareness be awareness. Let it be the observer of all things, magical and mundane. How was that? Did you find yourself distracted? If so, where did you go? How easy was it for you to follow that distraction? Did you catch yourself? Did you catch yourself and come back? Don't judge or scold yourself if you didn't. Just be awake and aware, and a backwards view, a view backwards, understanding that during a time when you were distracted, that you were distracted, is also helpful. So this is also an awakened, aware state. So understanding that, during that period, I was distracted. I wasn't as present as I was intending. It's a good lesson not to be scolded. Everything is Dharma. Everything is a lesson. Everything is for our example. So mark it as distracted and try again. Try again next time. So I'll be back here tomorrow, 2:30 Central Time. Same Buddha channel, same Buddha time. So I'll see you then. Have a great, great day. Bye now.